You want to tell me to take a million bob, okay, or a close equivalent, let's say 10,000 USD, then I spray. I can't do that, bro. I'm a businessman, and I have a family to take care of. Why should I spray a million on somebody's wedding? The much I can do is the 1,000 maybe.
Or 2,000.
Or maybe 2,000.
And we are not spraying Bolo alone.
Okay.
But I mean a spray.
I also have to spray.
How are you?
I'm good. And you, Bolo, how are you?
I'm top of the world. Yes.
Naona mko hapa na mrembo wako.
Tuna chill, tuko kazini.
Of course, guys, I'm here at Bolo Bespoke exclusive, Bolo Bespoke City. Hapo ndio kuna the goodies if you want your outfits, everything. At the baby clothes, it's soon.
Yes, we're opening on 1st May.
So guys, from 1st May you can place your orders when kuna watoto wenye unataka kuzaa ni hapa. I saw this couple have been trending for quite a while. Every day wako on the trending list. Alafu leo nimeona niwatafute tupige ka story kidogo tujue inakuaje. Hi the Bolos once more.
When nilisema I am on top of the world. Unajua watu wananiambianga I'm full of myself. The question is, who should I be full of? Definitely not you, Jackie. I have to be full of myself.
But before we go far, you guys had a YouTube channel that was doing so good. But kidogo, the last time you guys posted was 3 months ago. Mmetuweka sasa sana sima fans.
Tunarudi kwa ubaya. We've just been busy. Unaona, ever since January yanze, we have April. We have wedding seasons. We have April season, August season, and December season. Where we have a lot of weddings. Like this April alone tulikuwa na more than 8 weddings. You understand? So hiyo period ikifika hakuna kulala. Unaona, January is out, so February, March and April inakuanga very busy season for us. But at least tunaweza rest kidogo, we do lakini si promise because watu samabanis wakikuja wanatakanga weddings zao time yenye wamekuja. So they do June and July. So it tuko too busy, but we will try our best. We post for our people.
How is life so far?
We can't complain. Iko Jimmy, very cute, see.
Biashara inaingia.
Yeah, we're good. God has been grateful. We can't complain. Life is comfortable. Yes.
And the babies, wanasemaje?
Our babies are always awesome. They know they have the best parents in the world. And we try our best to ensure they have a good life that we didn't have. So our babies, wako sawa.
And of course, tunajua you guys, you love your work. Na most of the time, mtu akipitia hapa lazima wapate hapa. Maybe how is it balancing the family life na pia biashara?
It's not difficult because, like I said before, you incorporate everything into everything you do. You understand? Because, like right now, I came to understand that our babies are not incorporated in our business. So unapatanga our daily life is what is incorporated in our business. So I opened a baby shop. Right now my babies can be my brand ambassador. So when they're not in school, I can spend time with them here at our shop to shoot content. So that means we hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Tuna spend time na watoto, we teach them how to be creative and how to run business, and at the same time they get to know mommy and daddy is here. So unapatanga sometimes tunapishana kwa sababu tunatoka mapema. Bolo leaves home very early. Mimi lazima nichelewe kidogo ndo nione na watoto because when we come back very late. So that is the only part that was a little bit shaky, but right now we got it all covered. So ni kuincorporate kila kitu pamoja. Biashara, familia, pamoja. We try as much as possible. Hata tukicreate content, tuna create content ya familia. So it gets fun to do family and business.
And of course, having fun, we've seen you Menda Dam. Like you guys, you were at Dubai. Maybe where next?
I think...
No, that's mine to answer. You know, for a good part of our life, it has always been business. And I think God has blessed us enough to a point where now we need to tour the world. We need to experience what it is like to be outside there. So you've asked our next destination. Of course, we're in Zanzibar 2 months ago. So next destination, nikupe exclusive sasa.
Hapana babe.
Nataka exclusive ama utaki? Okay, she doesn't know.
Oh.
But I am in the process of organizing myself. Her birthday is fast approaching, and as you all know, for her birthday it means everything for me. Last year's birthday I proposed to her on her birthday. Okay. Now this year her birthday is fast coming. Okay. On my wife's birthday, the plan I have as at now is to see if we can at least tour a minimum of 5 countries. The plan is to celebrate her birthday for a minimum of 1 month, okay, overseas. It was to be a surprise, but now we are here. It's good that you know. So 1 month just traveling from one country to another just to celebrate my woman. And remember, in each and every country, it's a celebration on its own. So we get to celebrate her birthday, if it's Bali, if it's Maldives, if it's New York, you know, if it's South Africa. That is the plan. That is what I'm trying to put together right now. Just something extremely special for my woman. Exactly. So wait for it. Yes.
Maybe let's hear from our Miss Mueni. Do you have any dream destination for your 2025 birthday?
Hawaii. Hawaii is always my dream destination.
No, I've always known. It's part. It has, of course, it has to be part of the 5. At least I'm now 5. We can do 6, 7, but for now let's work with 5. You know, mini fundi tu wa nguo. Sasa fundi wa nguo anatoa wapi pesa? Lakini utatosheka na hizo 5
tu. Hawaii hiwe kwenye listi.
Lazima.
Sini 5 wasijaongeza ya 6 ndugu yangu.
Okay, that is the plan for now.
And of course, speaking about last year you did your birthday in Dubai. We saw you were there with your best couple, that's Diana B, of course, and Bahati. Na kidogo, there are rumors that you guys know together. Watu wanaongea sana. Maybe tuambie, what's up?
Nothing can go wrong. It can never happen. Let me now say it clearly and loudly. Bahati is a business people like we are. Hatuwezi shinda pamoja ni kama tumeoana. Kwa kweli. We are also business people. Kama sasa hivi ile pressure bibi ya Prince na Prince ilikuwa kubwa because we were doing the groomsmen, the bridesmaids and the guest. Where will you get time to hang out? You understand? We talk on phone every day. Hata jana nimeongea na Baha. You understand? So watu waache kujiekea vitu kwa akili. Unanielewa? People have families. People have businesses that they have to cater for. We meet, we talk. Unanielewa? Na si kila time mkimit pia mnaweka kwenye mitandao. There are times when you need special private meetings. Mnaongea kwa nyumba. Mali mitandao si lazima ionekane. So we show them what we want them to see. So waache kujiekea. Hatuwezi kusana na Bahati. Hiyo ni pepo mbaya. Na nimesema siku zote ishindwe. Unanielewa? But ndugu yangu, Diana is one of my favorite. Unanielewa? Sasa iwe nini tunakuwa sana. Urafiki ni kama relationship. Unanielewa? You have to keep investing on it. Na kuipalilia ndo i grow vizuri. Kwa hivyo hatuwezi kwa sana. Yeah.
And still on the same point, many people expected, of course, to see that couple uko kwa Prince Indah, and unfortunately we didn't see them. Maybe were they invited?
I wouldn't know that because Prince Indah sasa harusi ilikuwepo yake. Unajua watu wanaichukulia ni kama harusi ni ya kwangu. Harusi ni ya Prince na Winnie. Si ya Bolo na Mueni. Si mimi nilikuwa na cater for the invitation list. Invitation list ilikuwa na maharusi ambao ni Prince na mke wake. Kwa hivyo whatever they told Bahati or Diana, I don't know. Kama waliwa invite ama wako wa invite, I don't know. Unanielewa? Hapo nabaki pale, couples friendship tunashare ni tofauti. Ingekuwa ni harusi yangu ungewapata. Hata kama ni trip ya Australia wange cancel, wangekuja. Unanielewa? Because mimi najua mimi ndo ningewa invite. Lakini hapa kwa Prince na Winnie ni marafiki. Lakini whatever happened, I don't know. Unaona, inaweza kuwa walishikana. Unajua, most likely ni kushikana. Sababu kitu kingine kigani? Most likely ni Bahati was busy with something that he couldn't let go, or Diana at the same time, because they're great friends. Yeah.
Moving on swiftly, acha tuingie kidogo kwa harusi ya Prince and Winnie Nyamigori. Of course, maybe to clarify on the people who didn't know, because what two people are just yapping and saying things left, right, and center. Maybe what was your role on Prince's wedding?
My role. I was the chairman of the committee, as you've heard it. Yes, that was my role, and of course, I was the one in charge of the wardrobe, and of course, we were the best couple. So we had 3 roles. Yes.
Maybe to Miss Mueni, what nini ili outshine ama nini ili stand up mostly on the wedding, like from the planning, the wedding itself?
You need to stand out.
Yeah, for you.
Wardrobe was really good. Wardrobe was really good. Those girls slayed, those boys killed it. So wardrobe was good. Alafu secondly, music. Music ili stand out. Kwa hivyo wardrobe and music, the best. Yeah.
As the chairman of the committee, maybe for what period did you guys plan for this wedding?
1 month. We planned
1
for
month, everything.
everything.
And that was so superb.
It was pressure back to back, and we were able to accomplish that. So people are out there talking what they have to say, which is okay. We are comfortable with it. But remember, we had 1 month planning to put up the decor, food, cake, everything, invited guests, and all that. That's all we had.
Maybe what are the challenges you guys had when planning all these at 1 month ikaisha?
The major, we didn't have a lot of challenges because everybody knew what they were supposed to do. The decor people, the cake, wardrobe, everybody knew what they were supposed to do. The major challenge we had, first, on the planning phase, is that we did not hatukupiga hesabu ya mvua. Yeah, and later on, by the time we were realizing that, it was too late. We could not change the date. And it came and it rained and it poured. But still then, it could not stop us. We had to ensure that the day was a success, which it was. Yes.
Maybe to Miss Mueni, we saw about the dressing. You said that the dressing stood out. I support that. Many people loved the dressing, but there were some few people who really criticized it. Nasema pale kidogo nguo ya Winnie, kidogo nguo ya Prince Indah ni kama ya Archbishop.
Let me tell you something. We are at a place where Kenyans, we need to realize and understand fashion, because we really don't do. Because if Kenyans tungekuwa tuna understand fashion vizuri, mimi na wateja ambao wanaelewa fashion wengi sana. Those people that shop at Bespoke, trust me, they understand what they want. Wana understand fashion ni nini. But the few people that are complaining and talking, hawajaelewa bado fashion. Because if they would understand, wangeelewa lace ya bibi ya Prince ni George. You understand? Yeah. Si warrior vile wanasema sijui warrior. It's called a George lace. It's one of the most luxurious lace in Africa. Inatengenezwa Cotonou ama sijui nuko Aba. It's handmade lace from Nigeria. It's not even from China. You understand?
Yeah.
Lace ya bibi ya Prince ilikuwa George lace. It was not warrior sijui what. They should understand buying a George lace peke yake is around 55-70,000. 55 to 70,000 depending on the appliques that the lace had. Kuinunua tu. Na inakujanga only in 5 yards. Before we shone. Unanielewa? Hiyo ni kuinunua. That is the lowest selling George lace. George lace ziko up to 200,000. George lace ziko na hadi za 250,000. Unanielewa? So the cheapest George is 55k. The most expensive iko 300k. So people should understand what we are dressing first before they say 1, 2, 3 things. Mtu aketi chini asome. Namba 2. Let's talk about groomsmen. Hiyo fabric yenye wanasema cotton, it's called brocade. Brocade is a royal fabric for the Chinese. Ukisikia hizo function kubwa kubwa ama harusi za wa Chinese, ni hiyo brocade. Brocade is a royal fabric for Chinese people. Au watu wa Asia mostly. You understand? Yeah. So before people come to yap and speak about something that they are not aware of, maybe a little research would really take them a long way. Unaambiwangwa kuwa wa kusikiliza sana, usikuwa wa kuongea sana. Before uongee, kwanza fikiria. Research. Siku hizi tuko na a very wide variety of, tuko na AI, tuko na vitu mingi, tuko na Pinterest, tuko na nini. People should go and research. You understand? Yeah. To understand exactly what we dressed in. but because hawataki kuelewa, basi mimi nawaacha. Wateja wa Bespoke wanaelewa, ambaye sisi tumepata wateja wengi sana wamekuja during this after this wedding. Tumepata a lot of sign-ups. People are like, I want this. Kuna mwingine mpaka amekuja ameshonea groom's team yake yote, bride's team yake yote, ameshonea mpaka wazazi kila mtu. Hapa leo tu asubuhi. Na ni same concept. Oh, wow. Yes. So people who understand concept and royalty and class will do that. Again, we don't have a Kenyan culture of dressing. Gani? Wakikuyu peke yake ndo wako na orange na brown. Wakamba tuko na beads na ngozi. Wajaluo ni ngozi na sijui nini hizo. We cannot dress in Luo culture. Ngozi. Hatutavaa ngozi kwenye harusi. Na hatutavaa beads kwenye harusi. Labda tu incorporate. Na hizo ngozi zilikuwa na beads. Kama za brides zote zilikuwa na beads, ni vile tu beads zilikuwa blue. You understand? So when people say introduce Kenyan culture, Nigeria, what is your culture exactly? It's just like Tanzanians hawana culture. Unanielewa? Wanavaa kitenge, kitenge tunajua ni ya Kongo. Unanielewa? But wanavaa vizuri kutushinda. Because we embrace. So people have a good culture like Nigerians. We embrace it. Unaelewa? Tuna improve. We make it better. So show us a culture ya Kenyans and we will not forfeit. Tutatengeneza. Kama Uganda wako na culture yao, hiyo mabega refu na kile kitambaa cha weka kwenye. What is our Kenyan culture? What is it exactly? Unanielewa? Yeah, so that's what I would say.
Maybe to Bolo, you can just describe how your groomsmen and your boys and Prince Indah are dressed.
You've called the name Prince, right? The moment you mention Prince, it means it's royalty. Okay? So we had to go for something royal. That's why you see, I don't know, have you ever seen how a prince dresses? Yeah, so if you have seen that, then you will now easily start to understand, oh, so this is exactly what these guys were trying to achieve. We were looking for a royal outfit. Okay?
Yeah.
And the way my wife has said, the brocade on the it's a luxury brocade. Take your time, go to the shop with that picture. If you can get it locally available, find out how much it costs.
Na si counterfeit.
Don't hata cheap one ukipata, you want to get the exact one. But if you can go and get it, okay? Naulizie bei. Trust me, you are the one who will be posting it and saying, this is the price that was paid for this particular garment. You know? It's not something cheap. It's extremely luxurious and it's expensive. Yeah. So as at the groomsmen, we were looking for that royal touch. And trust me, you're not getting it in normal suits. You're not getting it in kitenge. It had to be something of that design. And that's what we went for, and that's what we achieved. Because it's princely. And we're talking about Prince Indah. How else would you want us to dress him? Yes.
Okay, and Miss Mueni, the people felt like you outshined the bride.
Nah, for the first time nilicheza chini kwenye maisha yangu. Mimi shughuli na buruza muda wote. For this specific function, mimi nilivaa handmade lace. Ndugu yangu, nilicheza chini kabisa. Bi harusi wangu alivaa George, hata sikumkaribia. Unanielewa? Kitenge changu kilikuwa tu the same na my lace was just the same as bridesmaids. Something that I did different ni kuweka kala ndani ya brown. Ndio kidogo tufanane na tofautiane na bridesmaids. Lakini nilicheza chini sana. Yaani mpaka mafundi wangu walinishonea walikuwa wanashtuka. Wanasema umeamua ni hii Mueni? Nawaambia ndio hiyo. Mimi sitaki kumburuzia bi harusi wangu. She's my friend. Unanielewa? Yaani mimi kama ungeniona ile siku kazi yangu ilikuwa kumpepea, kumwekea baridi, kumtengeza nywele, kumadjust sababu ile ni bi harusi wangu. Siwezi kabisa kumngaria bi harusi wangu. So people should, I think watu wamenizoea kuburuza sana mpaka walikuwa wanaona hata nikivaa vibaya hawaelewi kabisa kucheza chini.
Actually kwenda kuuliza maybe what do you think, why do they think that maybe we outshine the bride?
Because washazoea mimi na buruza. Washazoea mimi nikitokea ni mngaro. Unanielewa, na buruza dress kama dress. So they don't see me in another angle. They don't see me in a low profile angle for an event. So it's just in their head, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Unanielewa? Kwa hivyo mimi siwezi mburuzia bi harusi wangu jamani. Nguo ilikuwa simple mpaka watu wa bridesmaids walinikanyaga. Bridesmaids they were walking all over me with how they looked. because I was okay with that. That's my bride, a bespoke bride. You cannot do that. I can't.
Maybe to Bolo, do you think so? Like, did she outshine ama Mueni was Mueni that day? Because tunajua siku zote Mueni hungara. As now you can see her, Mueni doesn't have any makeup, hakuna madoido yote, and she still shines. And also, how much did your groomsmen, their dressing cost? Because you told me ya Winnie peke yake moja was around 200k. Yeah, for the men.
No, we cannot do that. We are not that kind of people. This was our event. We arranged and planned for most of the things. The dress code, as you are designing, we knew they are the man and woman of the moment. First of all, they have to play at this level, and then everybody has to play without them. Okay, even if we had the option, no, we could not do that. It's not an option. So, about the pricing. I don't mind saying the price, but I love to consult them because I don't think Prince is quite reserved
Private.
and way too private. So I don't think he will be okay after giving me a job. Then I'm out here now again putting it out there because you understand your people. Your people will, most of them will take it like, oh, all that amount, so we want to do that. Again, if it's too low, because people always think we're expensive, we're not expensive, by the way. Our rates are way too fair. People will say that, hey, is that boss bespoke? We think their outfits are this particular price. How comes they are that low? Is it because of Prince Indah? What about other clans? So I don't think it's really safe to have that information there, but all you need to know is that we did a good garment for a good rate. Very comfortable with the clans, and that's why all the groomsmen paid, Prince and the wife paid without complaint. Yes.
I know you guys owe nobody an explanation, but there were these rumors ati ilikuwa around 110k. Alafu people also heard it that some of the Ohangla musicians didn't come to, like it was a must they shone out with the Bolo Bespoke.
Now, let me tell you something. Like I've said and I've said again, harusi si yangu. Harusi si yangu na Bolo. Harusi ilikuwa ya Prince and Winnie. Invitations ziki roll out zilikuwa zinatoka kwa Prince and Winnie. Bolo being the chairman of the committee ilikuwa kupanga mikakati. How transport is going to be, how deco is going to be, how food is going to be. Invitations zitu tunapewa list tu. You understand? Prince na Winnie anasema hao ndo watu nataka. Unanielewa? Invite these people. Mtu wa printing akaprint. Hizo invites, uliza kila mtu mwenye alipata invite if you can see them. Walitoa kwetu ama walitoa kwa Prince. You understand? Yeah. So it was not our duty to invite Ohangla artist or Nairobi artist or whoever the people are saying. It's not our wedding, honey. It is not our wedding. Yeah. It is Prince Indah and Winnie Migori wedding, not Mueni and Bolo. So if they have a problem with why Prince did not invite, they should talk to Prince and Winnie. Wamwambie Prince, mbona huku invite Ohangla artist? Because mimi mwenyewe hata sijui Kijaluo sana. So sasa Ohangla artist mimi naingilia na wapi na wao? Mimi nawajua tu wadogo. Unanielewa? Kwa hivyo sasa ni cha kukasirisha sana. My husband makes outfits for most of the Ohangla artists. Unanielewa? Itakuwaje ana create uhasama, uadui kati yake na Ohangla artist. Hajawa invite. Oh, those Ohangla artist ni marafiki zake. Unanielewa? Yeah. Kwa hivyo it's not possible. Bolo would never do that. Na wanajuaje kama hawakuinvitiwa? Kama walikuwa na show, wanajuaje? Unanielewa? Yeah, because ratiba ya mtu huwezi pangua. Mtu ashachukua pesa amekula hata kuja show, hawezi ka cancel show yake aende harusini. Kuna biashara pia na kuna luxury na kuna kupumzika. So who told them that they were not invited? Did they speak and say I was not invited? They didn't. Okay? Yeah. So watu waache kujijazia. Watu watafute ukweli, mtafute Prince mumuulize hizo maswali. Ama hao Ohangla artists wenye mko worried about, watu watafute wawaulize, mbona mkwenda? Were you invited or not?
Leave alone that people say that I was the one who gave them an ultimatum that if they can't pay the price, then they'll not be able to attend. That's what I've heard. Now, I dress, or rather, we at Bespoke City, we dress 3/4 of our Hangla artists. Okay? And they pay well. So therefore that we have a relationship with them. I go to their shows, I support them over and over. I always do that. Now, if they're always comfortable paying for their garments, if they are to do this for the one of their own who is Prince, what makes you think that they'll not be able to afford the garment for Prince? Of course they'll afford. So people need to calm down. I understand how social media works. People have brands to build. People have
Content to create.
People want to trend for the moment and all that, which is all okay. Now for me and my wife, I don't think we really have a big problem with people using our name to trend. Okay?
We don't.
Provided it's bringing food on your table and it's supporting you one or the other, just do what you have to do. If you feel like talking bad about me or my wife is what is going to make you gain more followers or YouTube to pay you, then well and fine. Because we understand that at the level we've grown, we have to go through that. So provided it helps you as a person, well and fine. Sisi tuko sawa. Hatuna shida na hiyo.
Yeah, and Pia, there was this that you guys took the wedding like kama ni yenu, like you guys were all over the place. Unasema kidogo, like I don't know how to put it, but unasema you guys mlichukua harusi kama yenu.
Ulikuwa kwenye harusi?
Naam.
Mimi kwa gari niliketi na watu wangapi nyuma? Watatu plus mimi, watu 4.
Yeah.
Mtu mwenye alitake over harusi aliketi na watu 4 kiti ya nyuma. Sawa. Mimi ningesema nataka gari yangu. Unanielewa? Aya. Kwa muda wote huo, when you were at the wedding, what was I doing?
You're with Winnie.
What was I doing to Winnie?
Unamtengeza.
Namtengeneza. Namfuta jasho, namtengeza nywele, namtengeza nguo. So nilitake over harusi, lakini mimi kazi yangu ilikuwa kumfanya bi harusi ya stand out. Unanielewa? Bolo mshanga wa Prince, unanielewa, amemsimamia. So ujua brother, if I sat down like demure cutesy, nikae nikilook pretty, because I can do that so well. Nina kucha ndugu yangu, ningezioneshana, ningezi display, ningeketi vile nataka, tena mume wangu ni Bolo Bespoke. Ningekaa, unanielewa?
Yeah.
Lakini what I did the entire, you can bear me witness, you were there.
Yeah.
Mimi, the only duty that I took very seriously is I didn't care about anything else on that wedding. Is Winnie looking good? Is she dry kwa face, a sweat? Mkia kama ni mrefu, nilikuwa na shuka chini mpaka na inua. Asiburuze, asijitege. It was my duty kufukuza watu kwa stage, kwambia security amechoka. When she tells me I'm tired mama, I need to take a breath. Naambia watu tafadhali msipigwe picha sahi. Ngojeni kidogo, Winnie will take photos later. Give him a break. So I want to know what is taken over. Because when you create content, really create content around me. Because pictures za Winnie bado zipo hazijatokea. But mimi ni mwanabiashara. Simply because my photos are out there is because nilitake photos za wedding gown yangu na vijora zangu. Those mporompom. So when I took those photos, siku kwa all over, it's because it's my content that is moving out there. Wait until Winnie's content is out. Picha za biharusi bado hazijasafishwa, pale ni HD mwanangu. Ilifanywa na Daudi Anguka. Yeah,
it was like, when should we expect that?
Deadly. Hiyo ni kubwa. Unanielewa? So simply because I was doing content on my dresses and the bridesmaids and the groomsmen doesn't mean I took over the wedding. Unanielewa? I was so laid back for the first time. I just kept on smiling. And mpaka harusi nzima imesha sijaongea. Kwa kweli.
And of course, watu waliingililia pale Kamara, that's Prince Indah and Winnie's firstborn daughter. They saw her with the pink dress. Now walisema this dress, mbona Mueni hakumshonea another dress? We saw her with this dress on her last year's birthday.
Hiyo si mimi nilishona kwa kweli.
Wanasema saa mbona hukumshonea ingine, ati walimwona nayo last year the pink dress that alikuwa anang'ara.
Mambo ya watoto siongei kabisa.
Kuna vitu ambavyo navigusia lakini si
Dili na
watoto.
watu wakubwa.
Mm.
Dili na watu wakubwa.
Maybe as we end up tukimalizia pale, we saw Bolo, Bespoke and his team waliingia pale in style. How many cars were those?
I think we from the ones that were provided with the committee, ama the one that guests also there.
Ile mlolongo iliingia pale.
Mlolongo was around. It was, I don't know, nyinyi ndio mnafahamu tuambie. Nyinyi ndio mlikuwa mnahesabu.
Because they were a lot.
They are above 100, right?
True.
That's all I can say. They are above 100. Watu walisema, nyinyi watu mlihaa hizi gari zote.
Oh yeah.
But we had so many cars. That one I can assure you. So not all of them were for the guests. Most of them were hired with the committee, yes.
Oh, but some guests also came through with their own cars.
Yes, definitely, yes. Some guests came through with theirs. But at least for people that matter, for people that were part of the organization, the groomsmen, the bridesmaid, they were all given cars.
Maybe anti maporompo wepi likanyaga matope pale.
Kwa ule muda nilikuwa natengeneza nguo ya biharusi. There are things that I had to do them in Migori. Unaona, like there are things that you cannot tailor here. Lazima zifanywe on site. So when people were doing matope, me I was busy with Winnie's dress. Kuna vitu zenye nilikuwa nakamilisha kwa dress ya Winnie before akuje, because lazima ningekuwa on time for the bride. Lakini matope ningekanyaga, mimi ni Mkamba, kilimo ndo ulaji wetu. Kwa hivyo matope hayanistui kabisa. Kwanza kwetu kuna mchanganyiko ya red. Pale mchanga niliipenda sana, unaona? Kwa hivyo kama ni matope ningekanyaga tu.
Bolo hajatuambia what he loved most about the wedding. Mueni ametuambia pale the dressing ya watu wake.
I think it was mainly, of course, the wardrobe comes first. Then after the wardrobe was the organization, from the way everything was organized. And then I also loved the decor. Generally, because as the head of the committee, I'll give you everything. I'll tell you everything was okay. Because I'm the one who championed the decor to be good, that we were supposed to go with, and the guys who were supposed to do the decor, I had the final say as the head of the committee. So it was just my team to ensure that they bring in the right people, we scrutinize, and then we picked. And so far so good. Trust me, the decor was good, the cake was good. You saw the cake? Yeah, the food was good. The outfits, and everything was well organized. Exactly.
Winnie, maybe did you see anything bad during the wedding?
Matope tu. Matope yalitukatizia sababu mikia tulikuwepo nayo.
Yeah.
Tuliburuza ndugu yangu, yani ilikuwa inavuta tu. Unaona? Lakini kwenye matope huwezi buruza vizuri. Unanielewa? Alafu kitu ambacho kingine kilinistua ni umati.
Yeah.
Unanielewa? The crowd was big. I was surprised. Yani Prince ni msanii ambaye wanamheshimu. Jina lake liko hapa. Unanielewa? It was not a bad thing, but it's something that ilinishtua. Blew me out of proportion. And I'm proud of my brother. Shemeji yangu, shame kama shame. Prince. I'm so proud of him. Yeah.
Maybe as the committee, you guys did a good job. We saw everything like was good. Mimi nilikuwa kwa ground and I loved everything about the wedding. Maybe do you guys plan like kukua something like event planners for somebody's wedding, when somebody mtaki ku reach out pale that Mueni and Bolo, we want you to plan our wedding from the gowns to everything. Can you guys do that?
Okay, we guys are not wedding planners. Actually, we had a very good wedding planner. And for us, in as much as we are not wedding planner, if you want us to, okay, we are experienced in this from our wedding. We know a lot of don't do's. We know a lot of do's. All you need to know is that, number one, you must make your outfit with us.
Oh yeah.
Okay? So once you come and give us your business, then we don't, okay, we always support our own. So if you're somebody who brings us money, we are always bent and we lean back to hear what you want. Okay?
Yeah.
That's why Nonanga, I always support my own big time. If you are a friend of Bespoke, if you are a client of Bespoke, then be rest assured that once in a while, if we have the time, if you invite us for a wedding, we'll come. If you want us to help you in the organization, we will. Provided you are our client and you support us well, and you buy a lot of your outfits from here, and you are loyal to us, we will do as you want. Yes.
Maybe
Just
just
to
apart
add
from
on
that,
that, we have a lot of summer bunnies that come to Kenya kama hawajui.
Yeah,
Wenye wanatoka Australia, US, Germany, wanakujanga wanakuja kuchukua outfit hapa, but hawajui decorators, hawajui watu wa makeup, hawajui watu wa hair. We have helped a lot in that. It's just because Bolo does not take it as organization, but we do that. Once you do outfit from us, they come and ask us, now who can do better deco? We have people that we have come in connection with, watu wa car hire, watu wa makeup, that we work closely with, because we don't want to have very beautiful outfits, very bad deco, very bad food, very bad photography, you understand? So we tend to accompany our outfits with good everything, good hair, good makeup, good convoy, good deco place, good food. So mostly we do that almost every time, way before even our wedding. We used to do that, especially for our diaspora clients, because hao hawajui watu huko. Yes.
Yeah, because unapata pale mtu ameolewa na mzungu, it's the first time in Kenya, wana hata bridesmaid, you don't have anything, ni tu wao. Yeah, so they can always
na dandia. Mimi bridesmaids, bora umeshona kwangu ndugu yangu, nitaburuza. Bora unashona kwangu. Nitadandia. A lot of my clients hata ni vile zingine hatupaishi kwenye mtandao, because some of our clients are very private. Unanielewa? So you cannot go now with your cameras and start recording everything. But I'm always a bridesmaid to very many weddings. It's because you don't post them. Yeah, kama hii 2 April nilikuwa bridesmaids kwa wedding mbili. But they're not public, they're private. You understand? So mimi kama bridesmaids wapo, unaniambia tu anti wa mporompompo, bridesmaids wapo, nitawamwaga.
So the next time mama tutatafuta your red card pia tuweke pale, so that wasumbuke sana. Maybe as we finish, you can tell the Indah's family something.
We love you. Winnie is a great woman of composure. So nice. Winnie is a woman of composure. Ule dada ni simple, hana mambo mengi. Yani msichana mzuri. Yani Prince ameangukia jiko. Si jiko la makaa ndugu yangu, pale ni gesi tu. Na gesi ikizima stima. Yule dada ni mzuri, I love her. Napenda Prince Shem kama Shem. Mwimbaji matata hodari. Huyo ni ndugu yangu and I'm proud that is my family. Sitaki kumuona pale kwenye on Lucas na muangalia kama ati wako on the distance. No, I'm glad that he's part of my family, not just for business, but as a personal friend. Unanielewa? That is a family I'm glad to associate with, and I will do anything for them. Unanielewa? Ndio hivyo.
What's your best Prince Indah song?
Osiepa.
Bolo, before that, there's something very important that we don't want to let out, like leave out.
Bring it on to
ulikuwa pale kwa mstari wa mbele wa kurusha hela. Dola moja. Really criticized that. Why $1? Mbona ungerusha tu noti zikuwe chache, but ikuwe ni vitu ambazo zinaenda na Prince.
That's why ni moja tu mbili.
Yes.
You know the rate of $100.
129.
Now let's assume I am going to spray $100. Okay? And my budget, I'm planning to spray like $1,000. How many notes will I be having?
10.
I'll only be having 10 notes. Yes. So the way it always happens, we should be spraying when the bride comes in. That is the first. Then there should be another spray when the bride and the groom are dancing together. Then there should be another spray for the evening. There are 3 sprays. I had planned to spray $1,000, 10 notes, which I have to divide into 3. Meaning, for every spray, I'll be having 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Unless you, Tumbili, you want to tell me to take $1 million bob, okay, or a close equivalent, let's say 10,000 USD, then I spray. I can't do that, bro. I'm a businessman, and I have a family to take care of. Why should I spray $1 million on somebody's wedding? The match I can do is the 1,000 maybe.
Or 2,000.
Or maybe 2,000.
And we are not spraying Bolo alone.
Okay.
Bado mimi na spray.
I also have to spray. I have to spray and I also have to spray.
Na hiyo 1,000 atushare.
Exactly. So you understand?
Yeah.
We have weddings almost every weekend. Just that the way my wife has told you, we don't show all of them. On Saturday, we had a wedding in Limuru. We went, we sprayed. On Sunday, we had another wedding in Migori, which was for Prince. So weekend moja mimi nitumia 2 million. And remember, as a brother, these are my brothers, I had already supported them prior. Because I have to do that.
Kwa group.
Yes, there's a WhatsApp group where I have to contribute heavily. Okay? And then logistics, movement to Migori, because I don't just move with my wife. I move with my entire team. So you can imagine all those flight tickets. You can imagine all these people have to be accommodated. You can imagine my wife has to look good. I have to look good. So it's a whole entire budget. Now, the reason why we prefer $1 than let's say the 100 is because number one, you want to spray more. And remember, it's not about the value. We are not spraying to show that we have a lot of money. Okay?
It's gifting.
We are spraying to show our people that, bro, we value you more than the money. Okay? So if it's money, you can see it's nothing. It's you. It's you who is the prize. So I'd rather spray $1,000 in one note than spray $1,000 in 100 note, which is only around 10 notes. I can't do that, bro. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense.
That's it.
To Mueni, this one is kuna ka video flani on TikTok. Somebody katika harakati ya Bolo Bolo pesa. You were trying to signal him to stop.
Not to stop. She was signaling me to
nilikuwa namwambia anipatie bunch nyingine ya dollars. Siwezi mwambia stop ndugu yangu. Mvua ya dola tumebeba kwenye mfuko, mimi nimwambia stop.
She was telling me give me another bundle. I've finished the one I have.
It's because bag yake ni kubwa. Yangu ni clutch ndogo. Haiwezi ingia dola ika stretch. Unaona? So we put all the dollars in Bolo's bag. Kwa hivyo dola yenye nimeshika kwa mkono imeisha. Naomba dola nyingine bundle ni spray.
It wasn't just her.
If you look at that video vizuri, utaona baadaye Bolo alinipa kibunda cha dola. Unanielewa?
It was not even just about her. Even Prince himself. I was the one giving him the money.
So tuseme kama hela kama ngapi hivi mlirusha pale kwenye ile.
Sasa hiyo ndio tutawaambia. Nyinyi mnataka watu watufuate wewe. Hatutaki kufuatwa. Sisi ni watu wa cherehani. Mimi ni fundi, bibi yangu ni fundi.
Ndio.
Okay? Na sisi ndio the best fundi in Africa. Juu fundi ni mmoja, fundi ni Bolo na mkamba wake.
Ana chill
okay?
Kende.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Nataka to discuss hapa saa hizi ni tarehe 1 huu mwezi. Tarehe 1 of next month.
Ndio.
Which is it 2 weeks or
Labor Day.
On the Labor Day. Okay? Bibi yangu anazindua. Okay, our next project, not her next project. Okay, wow. Bibi yangu akona baby shop. Inaitwa baby shop ama ni baby shop?
Baby shop ni duka la watoto.
Okay, waambie basi.
Nina duka la angels, watoto wadogo, to summer bunnies, to baby, to yummy, yani tutoto tudogo. Yani tutoto ni baraka siku zote. So I'm opening a baby shop. It's inaitwa Bespoke City Baby and Kids Shop. First May. Kwa hiyo first May. And keep it glued kwa TV, ndugu yangu.
Stay tuned, first May.
What should they expect on the first day? Okay, who are you expecting to host that day?
Everybody they're thinking about. Ambaye mnafikiria atakuwepo.
No, like who are you expecting? Who are you inviting for the lunch?
Even Auntie Amado.
No, not like that. Not the people coming from you.
Oh.
Your guests, in terms of the people that you want to come and buy in terms of clients. So that day you'll be selling.
Yes.
Okay, tell them, who do you want to
waheshimiwa wa muda ndio na expect pregnant mamas, watoto wa miaka 2, miaka 3, miaka 4, miaka 5, everybody who has kids, watoto wadogo na wenye mimba. Please, you are my honorable guest. Nyinyi ndio watu ambao nawangojea. The people that I love right now. Yaani nawapenda kushinda kila kitu kwenye dunia. Yaani nawapenda na mimba zenyu na hela zenu. Unanielewa? I love them. Pregnant mothers, njooni tafadhali munisupport.
Nawaambie mimi hii duka ya bibi yangu, mimi nitakuwa hapa kama Bolo Bespoke. Now, for all the men who have small children, for all the men who have expectant women, Bolo Bespoke will be right here. You come, let's meet and greet. Let us toast, and then you buy for your children outfits. So that would be okay.
And the babies wale wanini unyoko kwa tumbo wabaiwe pia blanket.
Nimesema men who have expectant women. Right?
Yes.
Mimi sifai kuwa hapa hiyo siku.
Unastahili ukue, kwani wewe una watoto eti?
Sasa mimi nitakuwa hapa, kujeni meet and greet.
Should we expect baby number 3 from the Bolos?
Not now, but baadaye. Wasi baba number 3 hata 5.
Acha tutafute hela kwanza.
Hata 5 utapata. Lakini si sasa hivi.
Bibi yangu kwanza lazima kaya hata.
Mimi nimeketi nimenyonyesha miaka ngapi? Miaka 4. Continuous.
Bibi yangu atulie kidogo.
Nilikuwa nanyonyesha mmoja, mwingine hakuwa kwa tumbo. Siku ya mwisho nilinyonyesha mtoto, nyonyo ikatoka kwa mdomo, nyonyo iliingia kwa mdomo ya mwingine. Yaani mati yangu ijapumzika miaka 4. Niwacheni tu nipumzike kwa sasa, sababu hata nyonyo zenyewe hazipo.
Mimi niache nifurahie bibi yangu. Nimechoka na watoto. Sasa hii wale wengine wacha kwanza wangangane, na wacheni tu mimi nikae na bibi yangu. Hata mwaka zingine 2-3 hivi. Tupange biashara, tupange mikakati, growth and all that. And then we'll be back with children, back to back. My wife loves children. Me, I love children, but for now, it's just me and my wife. Just need time for ourselves. Amaniaje babe?
Iko sawa kabisa.
Sawa ya mwisho za ndani zinasemekana kuwa your name soon hapa 27 will change from Bolo Bespoke to Honorable Bolo Bespoke.
Yes, as you all know, I am a political enthusiast. I have a lot of interest when it comes to politics. So that one should be much expected. Right now we are in the planning stage. And once we have all the information, you guys will be the first to know. Yes.
Mimi ndo manager wake. Mimi ndo manager wake.
Manager ndio huyu.
All the best. But thank you so much for your time.